Ladies and gentlemen, we have just landed at Illuminati headquarters. Denver International Airport. You know, this place has earned a reputation as one of the most conspiracy-laden airports out there. First off, people claim it's an Illuminati headquarters. Apparently, it ended up costing way more than they initially said it would and took ages to build. Conspiracy buffs have jumped on this, suggesting that mysterious Illuminati funds helped to get the project across the finish line in exchange for some secret access to the airport's inner workings. There's even a theory that the first 5 buildings were so badly constructed, instead of tearing them down, they just buried them and built new ones on top, creating a hidden underground base for the Illuminati. Another theory connects Denver Airport to the end of the world. It's not a secret, there are underground tunnels, a train zipping between the concourses, and a baggage system that doesn't quite work anymore. But some people think there's a more sinister purpose behind all this. They speculate that the tunnels could be hiding bunkers for the world's elite to ride out the apocalypse. Really? Now, while we're on the subject of the apocalypse, have you heard about the airport's infamous symbol? Officially, it's called Mustang, but most people know it as Blucifer. This gigantic 32-foot fiberglass horse has glowing red eyes that some interpret as a nod to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and there's a theory that the sculpture is cursed. Its creator, Luis Jimenez, tragically passed away in 2006 when a part of the 9,000-pound statue fell on him, severing an artery. Some say the eyes didn't start glowing red until after Jimenez passed away, fueling all kinds of wild ideas about what Blucifer is really up to. Never mind that the local Denver football team are called the Broncos, a nickname for a bucking horse. Then there are the rumors about Notre Denver that features 2 gargoyle statues keeping an eye on the baggage claim area. Sure, they might look a little ominous, but historically, gargoyles have been used in architecture to ward off evil spirits. According to the airport itself, those gargoyles, peeking out of open suitcases, were actually installed to protect travelers' belongings. However, all those conspiracy theories seem trivial when confronted with the truth. The reality is stark. Certain airports are essentially graveyards. Take the Savannah Hilton Head Airport in Georgia, for example. Here, hundreds of flights take off daily, but beneath the rumble of tires on the tarmac lie the resting places of 2 people from the 19th century. Positioned at the edge of runways 10 and 28, the graves of Catherine and Richard Dotson are embedded in the asphalt. This couple, born in 1779, passed away in 1877 and 1884, respectively. Long before the airport was even envisioned, the Dotsons farmed the land, then known as Cherokee Hills, and, as was customary at the time, they were laid to rest on their property together. Now, these were not the only confirmed graves. Previously, there were more graves, unknown ones, but they were then removed. The thing about the Dotsons' land was the family cemetery, which originally contained around 100 graves. According to the airport's website, 2 additional graves, belonging to Daniel Hudson and John Dotson, relatives of Catherine and Richard, are nestled among the shrubs not far from the airport's busiest runway. As for Catherine and Richard, their final resting place lies directly beneath the airport's main runway, which sees an average of 309 planes taking off every day. Now, the airport in Bangkok, Thailand, does not have a very good reputation either. The reason for this is straightforward. It was built on a site that was once an ancient graveyard. It's widely acknowledged that it is best to leave the resting places of the deceased undisturbed, yet those in charge overlooked this rule, resulting in a heavy price. The problems began during construction. The project faced unexpected challenges, including soaring costs and delays. Workers reported feeling unsettled by the atmosphere on site, with some claiming to have seen the Blue Man wandering the premises. Reports noted sightings of an unrestful spirit with a blue face and a frail, elderly appearance. After that, the construction continued and unusual incidents began to plague the staff. These may be rumors, but some people claim they heard mysterious footsteps and traditional music echoing through the empty halls at night. One manager recounted a near miss when he was startled by a strangely dressed woman clutching a baby who vanished without a trace. A security guard claimed to have encountered the old man himself, describing him as having a strange glow around his head and appearing to walk with a stick. The guard called out to him, but the old man vanished before he could ask for next week's winning lottery numbers. In an attempt to quell the ominous atmosphere, 99 monks were summoned to exorcise any lingering spirits from the site. Now, what I have to say is a bit of an urban legend, so it's up to you whether to believe it or not. They say the monks' 9-week ritual culminated in a dramatic scene when an elderly man, who identified himself as Pu Ming, sharing the same name attributed to the blue-faced ghost, approached them. After the monks blessed him with holy water, he appeared to regain his composure. Despite these efforts, tales of hauntings continue to circulate today, with travelers occasionally reporting sightings of ghosts at the airport. Chicago's O'Hare International Airport has its ghosts too. If you've ever flown through this one, you may have noticed an unusual detail. The terminals are numbered 1, 2, 3, and 5, leaving out number 4 entirely. Why? Did anything unspeakable happen there? Well, relax. This time, there's nothing spooky. If you study a map of O'Hare, you'll see that there's simply no room for Terminal 4 now. Terminals 1, 2, and 3 serve mostly domestic flights and are interconnected, while Terminal 5, which handles international flights, is situated in a separate building that requires a transfer bus. Still, Terminal 4 did exist for a brief period, but was operational for less than 10 years. Before 1985, O'Hare consisted of just 3 terminals, with Terminal 1 serving international passengers. As demand for international travel grew, the airport needed to accommodate more flights, leading to the construction of Terminal 4. Unfortunately, shortly after opening, Terminal 4 faced significant design problems. It was inadequate to manage the volume of flights and struggled with bus traffic. To remedy these issues, airport planners redesigned the facility, and in 1993, Terminal 4 was replaced by the upgraded Terminal 5. Though Terminal 4 now houses the airport's bus depot, O'Hare officials opted not to reuse the terminal's name due to potential confusion among travelers who might mistakenly look for the old Terminal 4. Duluth International Airport, located in where else, Duluth, Minnesota, is known as one of the city's most eerie sights. The airport is said to be inhabited by the spirit of a woman whose life was tragically claimed in the vicinity. Security personnel have reported encountering her apparition multiple times, and there are reports of unexplained phenomena, such as security alarms inexplicably activating and doors mysteriously opening and closing on their own. The haunting is believed to stem from the woman's quest for vengeance, as it is thought that the person who took her life sought refuge in the airport after committing the crime. This connection may explain her restless spirit, as she continues to search for him, seeking closure for her untimely demise. Meanwhile, Honolulu International Airport first opened its doors almost a century ago. Due to Hawaii's remote location, the airport experiences significant passenger and ghost traffic. Known as the Lady in Waiting, this spectral blonde woman in a white dress has been seen throughout the airport, particularly near the gates. Legend has it that she lost her life after a fiancé departed on a flight, never to return. In addition to the Lady in Waiting, the airport is rumored to host other minor hauntings. Travelers have reported encountering a ghost on the Wiki Wiki shuttle. Dubbed the Choking Ghost, this spirit is known for creating the sensation of being smothered or having someone sit heavily on one's chest. There are also anecdotal accounts of toilets flushing inexplicably, although some may find that more amusing than unsettling. But other than that, Honolulu Airport and Hawaiian Airlines in general are very safe. They hold the title of the oldest airline still in operation that has never been involved in a fatal accident. Hey, sign me up. That's it for today. So hey, if you pacified your curiosity, then give the video a like and share it with your friends. Or if you want more, just click on these videos and stay on the bright side.